Today we are going to create this amazing LEMiNO style animation in DaVinci Resolve. Let's open DaVinci Resolve, go to the FX section in the top left, grab a fusion composition and drop it on the timeline. Then we go inside the fusion composition by right clicking and select Open in Fusion. Or we can just click the magic wand icon at the bottom. Inside let's add a background node and connect it to the media out. Now let's add a rectangular mask and another background node, link it two together, and then connect to the background to create a merge node. Go into the background node and change the color from black to white. Next, in the rectangular mask, change the border width from 0 to 0.02. Uncheck solid so we are left with just the frame. Then adjust the width to 0.59, the height to 0.58 and set corner radius to 0.07 to round the corners. Now let's add a displace node by pressing Shift spacebar and search for displace. Connect a fast noise node to the displace node, making sure to connect it into green pin. Click on displace node and set the light angle to 176.7. Now go into the fast noise node and set the contrast to 2.97, scale to 300 and saturate to 0.15. As you can see, we now have the grainy effect. Let's copy these four nodes by pressing Ctrl C, then paste instance with Ctrl Shift V and connect the instance to the displace node to the merge. Now go to the original rectangular mask and rename it so we don't get confused. Right click and select rename, or just press F2 and name it rectangular base. Then name the instance rectangular instance. With the rectangular instance selected, right click on the diamond next to soft edge and choose the instance. Set the soft edge to 0.025. Now go to the rectangular base and click the pin icon at the top to keep it open. Then go back to the rectangular instance, go to width, right click on the diamond and choose the instance, just like before. Do the same for height. Now we will create an expression for the width. Right click on the diamond and choose expression. Then next to the plus icon, click and drag the line to the width of the rectangular base and add a asterisk times 1.03. Do the same for the height. Right click, choose expression, drag to height and this time type asterisk 1.6. This gives it softer look. Now move the background node to give ourselves more space. Unpin the rectangular base, we don't need it anymore. Now let's import animation of your choice. In this case I will use this one. Then let's add a transform node. Connect it to the image and then connect the transform node to the background. This creates a merge node. Now let's resize the image, but as you can see it goes outside the frame. Go to rectangular base, press Ctrl C, then Ctrl Shift V to paste as an instance and connect it to the image merge on the blue pin. Now as you can see the image disappear because it only shows up on the borders. Go to border width, right click on the diamond and choose the instance and do the same next to solid. Right click and the instance. Set the border width to 0 and enable the solid checkbox. Now we can scale the image, it will always stay inside the frame. Now we can animate everything and adjust the width and height. So let's go to the frame we want. In this case I will start at frame 0 and finish the animation to frame 50. Let's go back to the frame 0 and bring both the width and height all the way down. Now go to the spline tab, click the three dots in the top corner and choose show only selected tool, so it will display only the selected node. In this case I will select the base rectangle, so it will show only the keyframes for that. Now click on the base rectangle, both width and height. Click this icon here called zoom to fit. Press Ctrl A to select all the keyframes. Or you can also click and drag with the mouse using the left button to select them manually. Now press S, or if you like, you can also click the S icon here. This will create a smoother animation. Now select the last two keyframes. Press T on the keyboard to open this section here and increase the ease in keyframe value. Let's set it about 70. Let's say we want the animation to be longer. We can go to the keyframes tab in the top right, click zoom to fit box and move the keyframes. Select them with left button and simply drag them. This way the animation will start later, or we can bring them closer together, or just move one keyframes at a time if needed. I will be posting new videos soon with even more advanced animations, so make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like if this video was helpful, and write in the comment if anything wasn't clear. I will personally reply to help you out.